Yeah, so did that look suspicious to you? Did it look weird? Like I should get that checked out?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's another great episode of Live from the Bench. We got your host team, Boulevard. I'm sorry, Lucky Dub and GQ.
I'm still Boulevard, but this episode, I'm Lucky Dub. It's part of a thing. Boulevard's finally getting the other half of it. It's like, Boulevard? What Boulevard? Like, where's this Boulevard? What's it attached to? Soon enough, you'll know.
I hear that.
Well, Boulevard's getting a first name.
Boulevard's getting a first name. Wow.
Well, stay tuned. Halloween episode.
Oh, shit. All right. So today, we're going to bring y'all another phase of Dozers, Posers, and Closers. Dozers, Posers, and Closers. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. But if you cannot, you should hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. So, watch and learn, because we're going to teach you a little bit about who's the teams that you shouldn't be worried about, who's the teams that you obviously are not worried about. They're just pretending, and the teams you should be worried about.
Who am I? Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. Yeah. Go on. My bad.
So, without further ado,
conditions are kicking in.
Let's get into it. Just so you all understand, if Boulevard and myself sound or look a little bit, is because we're both under the weather.
I'm still sexy, I promise. I'm still sexy, right?
It's just so weird, because how did that happen? How did we both get sick? It's not like we live in the same building or we interact with each other. My
grandson coughed on my controller.
Yeah.
That is 100% what happened. Multiple times. Did not cover his mouth. On the controller. On my Xbox controller.
I'm a dad, so
that's how I got sick.
That's how I got sick. I'm a dad, so. Anyway, let's get into it. Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Got some teams for me?
Oh, yeah. I got some teams for you. I'm going to go backwards because I only wrote 10 because I ain't got time to go through the scrap heap at the bottom. All right. Number 10, the Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, wait. Did we explain the meanings and definitions of these words? Okay.
Let's give them an explanation.
All right. You want to do the honors? You do 1 and 3. I'll do posers. You do dozer, closer. All right.
Sure.
All right.
So dozers, I believe that's what we're doing.
Dozers, posers, closers.
So dozers. If a team is a dozer, it means that you're not really paying much attention to them because the team's not good at all. They're just like, they're there, but they're not really there. You know what I mean? Like, they're up there, but you're like, it's kind of like the Cowboys. Like, they're there, but you don't really
care.
Yeah. So that's kind of what a dozer is. A poser is a team that has a really good record, but you're like a fluke, kind of like the Saints were in the beginning, first 2 weeks of the year. Posers.
Yes. That is the exact example. That is what started this whole thing, is the Saints.
And closers are a team that is like, they're going to come out there and they're going to kick ass every week, and it's going to happen. They're not the type of team that you could just Sleep on. Can't sleep on a closer because they're going to kick your ass.
Yes.
They're closers.
All right. Thank you for that wonderful description. But they
I
can't
can't breathe.
figure out after that. It ain't a you, it ain't a us problem. All right. Number 10. We get their record.
Ooh.
Just for authenticity purposes. All right. Number 10, standing at tied for first place in their division, is the Atlanta Falcons, 4-3. Dozer, poser, or closer?
You said they're 4-3.
They are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Atlanta Falcons are posers.
They are 2-3 at home. Losing more than you're winning at home is never a good sign of a good team. That's all I know.
Actually, let me change that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they're dozers. They're dozers. They're gonna put you to sleep before they do anything good. Like they're that type of team. It's like you think that they're gonna do something, but they're not. They're not. It's like they were looking good, but at some point it's gonna happen where they're gonna start falling off.
Atlanta is weird. It's like they have a -6 differential. They're undefeated in their division now. That's where it is. That's where all the luck is. So they've beaten all these teams, but that's all circumstantial. One of them's the Panthers.
Yeah.
Your assessment in calling the Atlanta Falcons dozers is more than likely 100% on point.
Yeah, it's because at some point, Kirk Cousins is going to Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like, and then
that's sad.
Do what he did.
They still have the strongest defense in their conference, at least judging by these numbers. So, but like you said, Kirk Cousins is going to Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, as soon as it starts getting into where these games really start mattering, you'll see exactly who they are.
All right. I agree. Posers, Atlanta Falcons. The next team up, I will give you after I type this and look at their record. They are, wow. Sorry, cold is fucking with me.
Don't feel it.
5-2 in that incredible situation going on in the NFC North where every team has 2 losses or fewer. The Green Bay Packers. 3-game winning streak.
They're posers. They're posers.
Shoot.
The Green Bay Packers are posers.
Go on.
I 100% have had faith in Jordan Love. However, I can't get past the whole Matt LaFleur. I don't really like him as a coach. I feel like there's a lot about him that keep popping up, and you're looking at him and certain decisions you're not going to be effective in the long run if you make decisions this way. And it looks like he's going to struggle. I want to go ahead. They're posers. They're not dozers because they're not a bad team. They're not a bad team masquerading.
Right.
They're not, because it's kind of hard because dozers, and I look at the dozers, I'm thinking I don't care about this team. I don't see them going anywhere.
This team's going to put me to sleep, or they're just
Yeah. I feel like the Packers are good, but they're not that good. They're not on par with the Chiefs. They're not on par with a few other teams. And I feel like at some point it's going to come down, and everybody's going to be like, okay, I should have saw this coming.
Same movie. What the hell?
Yeah, and I feel like at some point, because Jordan, it's like what was said, or I saw a clip, and someone was saying Jordan Love is throwing the ball like he just doesn't care. He's just throwing it like he doesn't care. And at some point, late in the season, it's going to catch up. And that's why I call it a poser. This team is a poser team. Okay. And I just have no faith in them long term.
Okay. Well, I mean, they've scored more points than everyone in their conference, in their division, and they've scored more points than gave up more points.
Yeah, but the
shoe
shoe is
3-game winning streak. There's 2 3-game winning streaks and a 4-game winning streak in that division. Something's got to give.
Yeah, the ball
rises to the top.
Yeah, the ball is going to drop. I don't care who it is. I would love to see Jordan Love succeed. I would love to, but he's got to throw the ball better. He's got to be more careful with his throws.
So, what was your final answer on the Packers?
Posers. Until I see Jordan Love do better.
Okay, that's a statement. Okay, my number 8 team from the NFC South. ATL, shorty. Yeah, 4-3. Oh wait, did we do Atlanta? No, we
did Atlanta. Atlanta was your number 10.
Whoa. Okay, and then we did the Packers. Tampa Bay, my bad. Tampa Bay is also 4-3, hence the confusion. Hence me saying hence.
Okay, so I would have said that they could be closers. However, I'm not sure how the Mike Evans injury is going to play out. I'm not sure how the Chris Godwin's injury is going to play out. So it's kind of the timing of it all. But I would have said they were closers. However, what makes me not call them closers is because Baker Mayfield is not a closer himself.
Yeah, they're both out. I mean, what's that? Godwin's having surgery.
Yeah. So this actually really exposes a lot this week. We'll see. And if Baker can show us something this week without those two, then maybe I will come out on record and say that the Buccaneers are a closer, because that says that Baker's a better quarterback than I give him credit for.
If and I've always go out there and shine using the lesser known, lesser appreciated players on his team, like the scraps at receiver and K. Dotton, you might have to, if he has a good game, not like just squeaks by, you might have to put him in the MVP talks.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll come out on record and say it. I'll say it.
Like, I don't know what the MVP talks are yet. Maybe that's next week when we discuss those things, the award show, halfway point award show or some bullshit. Maybe that's next week. That's for y'all to figure out when you come watch us next week. Anyway, where do you stand on them?
I'll say that they're posers for now.
Bucks suck in. Okay, yeah. Buccaneers. What the hell? Okay, maybe I have 9 teams because my always smoked up as put the Falcons twice. All right. Number 6, Lions. No, you know what? Number 7, Eagles. Fuck it.
Whew. All right. It's going to piss a lot of people off, mainly in our base. It's going to piss off our base. The Eagles are posers. The Eagles are posers. I hate to say it.
The fans, Eagles fans, will say, fuck you and agree with you in the same breath.
Yeah.
Love that about us. So
I hate it.
And I agree with you.
I hate it. But the Eagles are posers, and it's a 100%. It falls down to, like, they look like a team that could go very far, and then there's like things about this team you're like, what the hell are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
So until I can see something that's like, yeah, definitively the Eagles are a great team.
Running the ball, getting pressure on the defense.
Yes.
And getting pressure on the quarterback and running the ball consistently well. You'll win more games than that.
Yes. If we can prove that this Sunday was not a fluke, I'll go ahead and say the Eagles are close.
Okay. But we can't get too into detail because I have questions, but that's going to be for an Eagles-specific episode that's coming later on.
Episode coming.
Yeah. All right, so you have them as posers too, also as well.
Yes.
Okay. Number 7. Kid Rock was a rich kid from Detroit Lions.
The Lions are closers.
We
No
got a
ifs, no
closers.
ands, no buts about it. They're closers.
I apologize for mentioning Kid Rock. Nobody wants to remember he exists. It's what I thought of when I saw Detroit. Carry on. Lions are closers. Go on.
They're closers. It's like they dog walk the Lions. I mean, they dog walk the Cowboys, which everybody likes to see. Like, I don't think anybody watching our show is like unhappy watching it. That was beautiful.
Speaking of, let me just point out for a second. The Cowboys are winless at Jerry World. Continue.
I just love to see it. The Lions came out this year, and they're playing like a team that's hungry. They play like their coach looks, and their coach looks like a pit bull. Well, he looks more along the lines of a bulldog or Rottweiler. He looks like a hungry dog. So that's how the Lions are playing. So they're playing like they want to beat you, and that means something. You sit there and you see a team and they play. There's one thing when a team comes out and play like they want to win the game, and then a team that comes out and they play like I want to beat you.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's a difference. Like I want to win this game, but how much do you want to win it? Because if the team across from you doesn't want to win the game, or they don't want to beat the shit out of you, then that's a problem. The goal isn't to win the game. The goal is to beat the shit out of the team across from you. So that's where I see the Lions. The Lions come out and they look like they want to beat the shit out of the team across from you. So 100% the Lions are closers. And I'll even go a step further and say that the Lions are my favorite to win the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh, save it for next week. I mean, we might need content for that award show. Wink. Yeah. All right. My next team, I don't know why I've felt the need to put them there. The Indianapolis Colts. Oh, okay. Yeah, as I think about it, Flacco. But Flacco's not playing this week, but he was when I came up with this. It wasn't announced yet or something. Okay, Indianapolis Colts with Anthony Richardson.
Dozers. Yeah. I'm falling asleep just thinking about them.
Okay. Now, how about with Flacco?
I'm still going to fall asleep thinking about them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still going to fall asleep. They're not exciting.
No, they're not exciting.
They're not exciting. So it's like, I don't see like they're going to come out and put up 30, 40 points. So I feel like they're not that team that's going to come out and beat you. They're like, we want to win the game, but we don't want to beat you. And that's kind of my mentality.
Quarterback wants to throw it deep. Go get him some receivers that go get it deep.
Let's finally get him a fucking fast receiver because Josh Downs has been disappointing.
God. All right.
Yeah.
Dozers. Like I said, I don't know why they're on this list. We're going to have a talk with that damn editor again. Keep fucking up, the ugly motherfucker. All right. Number 4.
Fucking intern.
Steel Country. Let's ride. Pittsburgh with Russell Wilson.
Posers.
Ooh. That's more than I would have ever gave him.
Posers. Because at some point, the ball is going to drop. The shoe is going to drop. I don't know who's going to be at quarterback, but it's going to drop. Russell Wilson was throwing those balls like he was just praying every time. He was praying to his Lord and Savior, Sierra, with every single throw he threw. Those passes, he was getting lucky.
Like, I don't care how much time it says. When I hear her name and think, like the singer specifically, I still think about what the game said. That's still the first thing that comes into my mind. I don't know if it's true, and I doubt it's true. But that game said that she was born a man. That is always the first thing that comes into mind when I think about it. The second thing is goodies, but the first thing is that the dude said that she was born a man, and for a while, people actually believed that shit.
Yeah, I definitely did, but I bought into that. I feel bad.
Like, that's what I think. And when I see Russell Wilson out there being a fucking cornball Carlson ass dude,
Mr.
like,
Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. He said that's who he is. He said he's Mr. Unlimited.
Okay.
They're posers, bro. They
No
posers.
argument out of me.
They could be exciting, but
trade TJ Watt.
Trade TJ Watt and George Pickens.
And Minka Fitzpatrick.
And
I know a team on the other side of the state that can
and
use
Patrick Queen.
Yeah, and Patrick Queen. Y'all don't deserve him.
And Joey Porter Jr.
Oh, hell yeah.
They can have their whole offense.
Something. I can't remember what I was speaking of, but now, yeah, we're going down I-95.
Uh-oh.
About 2 blocks west of the harbor on Russell Street in the 21230.
21230.
It's the Baltimore Ravens. Are they dozers, posers, or closers?
Without a doubt, they're closers. The Ravens are closers. I feel like this is the one team in the AFC when I'm like, what team can beat the Chiefs? And this is always the team that I'm thinking about. I know the Bengals did it.
Same.
I know the Bengals actually did beat the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl, but they was just running hot. You know, they were running hot on Joe Shiesty. But I feel like that was fluky of all fluky. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if the Bengals popped up on this list, they're 100% posers. But the Ravens, 100% closers. They're a team that they play hungry. They run hungry. Like, if you was to bring back the Chunky Soup commercials, I'm putting Derrick Henry right there holding a can because that.
Oh, I love that idea.
Chunky Soup, Derrick Henry. Absolutely. They are closers. And sorry about the brag, but yeah.
Speaking of convert hope, do you remember that old Zest commercial with Ironhead Hayward?
I might.
It was like something, but Ironhead, something, but Ironhead. Whatever.
I remember.
Okay. I may post that later. Check it out on the Facebook page, people. Okay, my number 2, because we got 2 left on here. The out of nowhere to some people, not me, I called it Washington Commanders. Dozer, poser, or closer? Set tripping on a DPC. I don't know what I just said.
All right, so because the Cowboys have proven that they're posers, the Giants, we already know that they aren't even.
Cowboys are dozers with that run game.
The Cowboys are posers. No, the Cowboys are dozers. The Eagles are posers. The Giants are losers.
Max.
With that. So I'm going to have to say, because somebody in that division has to be a closer, and it would have to be the Commanders. They would have to be the only closers. However, until they play the Eagles, that's going to be a decision maker. If the Eagles come out, beat the Commanders, closers.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles probably figured their shit out. They're closers. But if they can't beat the Commanders, 100%, the Commanders are the closers because at least one team in the division has got to be a closer. So right now, the Washington Commanders get my nod as a closer. Not proud of that though.
Why? They've earned it.
I know.
They've earned it. I mean, I don't know. They look good.
They look good.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. It is hard to say closers, but that team looks like they can make some damage, do some damage. They're the Texans from last year.
Yeah.
It's like we knew they were going to be better, but we didn't know that they were going to be. Well, we didn't know how good they were going to be.
I saw them overtaking the Cowboys. I didn't see them leading the division. I didn't see them being at the top of the division. I didn't see that.
I had the Eagles with at least one more win by this point. It's like the Eagles, it was Giants and the Cowboys were at the bottom. That goes what I'm saying. As the Redskins were definitely, the Commodores are on the way up.
Because they fixed the one problem that they had.
Right, which was this quarterback and the bad coach. Or just a bad owner. Maybe Rivera's not a bad coach. I don't know. But Snyder was the fucking worst.
Yes.
He's got competition now in Tepper, but he was the worst. Fucking assholes. Y'all got to screen these people better. All right. My number one and final team of the Dozer poster closer, unless you want to keep the train moving, is the Buffalo Bills. Now that they got homeboy. But who the fuck? Who was it?
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper. There was three of them, so my brain get confused.
So now that Josh Allen finally has more than one good receiver that can catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and say that they can be closers. I don't think they can beat the Chiefs, though.
You think they'll be
I
the
don't
team?
think they can beat the Ravens.
Fair enough.
But I can say they could close. I feel like those three are people to worry about.
So y'all heard that here.
They're closers.
Judging by this list, Bills, Ravens. Yeah, those are the teams you got to worry about in the NFC. And in the AFC, you got the Lions, the Commies, and that is all.
Yeah.
I can see that. I'm all in on the Ravens-Lions Super Bowl if the Eagles don't make it.
Yeah. I'm all in on that, too. I would like to see the Ravens get a third Super Bowl.
Bills, Commies. I mean, I've seen that already. I'm that old. I've seen that already in the Super Bowl.
I want to see Lions, Ravens.
Weiss? Oh.
I want to see
Lions, Ravens. I'd go to the parade on Pratt Street.
I would go. I would go to Eagles. No, I'm not going to Detroit. Never mind.
No, I'd go. No. I take my ass down Light and Pratt. Go celebrate the parade.
I'll go celebrate what was it that they did back in WWE when they didn't want to be there? What was it? When they were just backstage, but they was like on video via
satellite.
Via satellite.
Yeah.
Dumbest shit I've heard. Because they was probably backstage. But
just standing on the other side of the damn tarp or whatever. Just standing there talking at a camera.
Yeah, so I'll definitely watch. If either way, I'll probably go to Baltimore. I could probably make a trip to Baltimore. But
wasn't you just there?
Yeah, but somebody will get shot if the Ravens win the Super Bowl. So I don't know.
Oh, nobody got shot at when what's his face? When it had the last one, I don't think. I was thinking when the boy Rockman had the belt. Nobody got shot, but he did fall out the back of the car.
I mean, because last time somebody won a Super Bowl, it was a whole shootout at the Super Bowl parade, Kansas City.
Yeah, right. Can't do shit right. So speaking of that Ravens, Lions, or Baltimore in general, did you see that video that I was telling you about? The dude that just went after the two Commanders fans. You saw it?
I finally found it.
Yeah, that shit was fucking.
That's just 100% Baltimore. It just spells.
I know. Like that's what fucked me up about it. It was the location. I went to school like 7 blocks from there. I went to middle school over there. That was Cross Street Market. Went to Prescott Key, a couple blocks down, Fort Avenue. Okay. When I was in middle school, a kid, I think his name was Dwayne, got the shit beat out of him in front of that building by like 25 fucking people, to the point that we didn't see his ass again. He didn't come back to school. He went to shock trauma. He didn't come back for the rest of the year. They fucked that kid up in front of that building. I think it's just something in the air on that block in general.
Well, I'll make sure I stay away.
Like I used to say, when I was a young boy, I mean, shit, there was a fucking liquor store like right across the street from there. And even as a very young minor, 14, 13, I could easily get alcohol out of there. So I don't know. Don't mean to. I'm grown now. I could tell secrets. We all grown. Everybody that knew about it, we all grown.
It's my whole business established. You're fucked up now.
That whole thing has a place in my heart for me personally. That's why I was bothered so much about the video. But they got his ass. He turned himself in. The fucking moron.
Because you got yourself caught on video.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Southside, Federal Hill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for attending. I hope you were watching. This is all we have for the moment.
Pigtail. Of course, Pigtail.
Oh, yeah, Pigtail. I could listen. I remember that McDonald's. I don't know if that McDonald's is still there. I hope it is.
Something else now.
That would really suck, because I remember it was like the McDonald's, the Food Lion. I think it was a library across the street.
It's not that anymore either.
Damn. Was it Food Lion? Was that what it was called?
It was Food Lion. It was Food King. It was IGA. It was every single one of those things. So the answer is yes. And right now, it's a 7-Eleven and a Dollar General. The McDonald's is a 7-Eleven. Food Lion is a Dollar General.
Jeez, how did y'all destroy my McDonald's? That McDonald's was near and dear to my heart. Like, I remember I had birthday parties in that McDonald's. Like, that was back in the day when McDonald's used to have birthday cakes.
Yeah, that's where we used to get our juice from for the Little League games. Red juice giving me heartburn, and I didn't know why. Yeah.
We had a crossing guard that worked at McDonald's. Like, it was a crossing guard. She would literally in the morning would cross us over. And then after school, when we'd see her name was Miss Michelle. She'd have small fries in her pocket for me and my sister.
That's awesome.
But she worked at McDonald's. Oh man! And that was before it was like before the toys. Like, this was when the toys were high quality toys, not the cheap stuff you get now. Like, the toys were high quality. Like,
shit now is high garbage.
Like, it was like the Hamburglar, the Grimace doll, the little chicken, all of those. I remember. Oh man, those was the days, bro. We taking it too far back, man.
We went a little intimate there with them. They're like, they laughed. It's like, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The fuck is this McDonald's? It's a McDonald's. Everybody's got a damn McDonald's. Shut up.
Yeah, but that's y'all McDonald's isn't as near and dear to your heart as ours was.
Yeah, yes, because I got a bunch of McDonald's. I got Wendy's. I got all sorts of places. I got around. That's why everybody know me, love me, want to fight me, or do nasty things to my body.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for attending this great episode of Dozers, Posers, Closers with Live from the Bench. There will be another episode in a few weeks. Boulevard, do you know when it'll be?
What?
The next episode of Dozers, Posers, Closers?
No. I mean, I was thinking week 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have no idea. I'm just going to take it as the winds blow.
Well, it'll happen once we start seeing the new trend in the league.
Basically.
So, without all that, if you stick around, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and make sure that you remember one most important thing, that we cannot all be starters in this world. However, there is one thing that we preface for you, and Boulevard is the best at letting everybody know exactly what they can do.
Brick no hit back.
Oi.
Oh, damn. I forgot what the line was. It's been so long.
You don't remember?
No, I remember. I'm just watching the clock. I want to get it on the exact number. So 10, 9, 8, 7, hit, 5, 4, 3, 2, bench.